Level up, gamers! 11 news bits from Thursday, June 11, 2026. Let's kick things off with some exciting news from the Halo universe. Campaign Evolved is bringing some serious upgrades, giving players a sneak peek at a brand new level. And get this, now you can hop into the action with up to 4 friends in co-op mode. But wait, there's more! Skulls are back, and these aren't just fancy headwear. They're mutators that you can activate to seriously mix up your gameplay. Picture this. Lower gravity, supercharged grenades that turn the battlefield into a fireworks show, and for the first time ever, experience Halo in third-person view. We've got to wait just a bit longer though. The fun starts on the 28th of July. Whether you're a PC, PlayStation 5, or Xbox Series S player, you'll have access right from day one with Game Pass. So, gear up, Spartans, it's gonna be a wild ride. Moving on to the latest buzz from the Xbox universe. Xbox is shaking things up in a big way, and Ashish Sharma just dished out the highlights of the last 100 days and what to expect in the next 100. So, let's break it down. Over the past 100 days, Xbox has been busy rebranding itself, slashing price on the Game Pass, partly by booting out Call of Duty and ramping up its marketing game. Players' voices are louder than ever thanks to improved communication efforts. It seems to be working as they've finally reversed an 8-month subscriber slump and seen a nice uptick in hardware sales compared to 2025. Now, looking ahead, Xbox is gearing up for some big exclusive title drops. They've poured $20 billion into content over the last 5 years, but earnings have dipped by $500 million in the same time, oh boy. That's a plot twist we didn't ask for. As costs soar, a price hike for the Xbox Series could be looming. And while the Xbox Helix rumors are swirling, Xbox admits they need a new economic model and supplier partnerships, and quickly. But hold your swords, brave gamers, because here's where it gets dicey. A major reorg is around the corner, and yes, that word we all dislike, layoff, hitting hard in July. Marketing's in the crosshairs alongside other sectors yet to be revealed. The Verge adds to the chaos, suggesting Xbox game studios might face changes or even closures. The Xbox saga continues with dramatic twist worthy of a blockbuster game. Stay tuned! Next up, let's dive into the mystical world of Crimson Desert making waves with a whopping 6 million sales. That's 1 million more since April 15th, folks, proving that word of mouth is the best kind of power-up. And like a bonus level unlocked just a few days ago, Patch 1 10.10.0 dropped, adding adorable baby wyverns and chocobo-like creatures to raise as mounts. Plus, we've got 2 new mini-games including pinball because why not channel your inner wizard with a flipper? Looking ahead, by year's end, expect enhanced storytelling, especially revolving around our main questline hero Cliff. Cross-save features will soon unite your gameplay between PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox, ensuring your progress is as unstoppable as a speedrunner. Get ready for fresh combat content, along with characters Damian and Unka leveling up with new skills. Side activities like trade and agriculture are getting upgrades too, so farming sim fans, rejoice! Meanwhile, the Rebloku sequences are boosting defenses with new additions and rewards. And after all that juicy goodness, brace yourselves for a massive expansion to keep that controller firmly in hand. Moving on to some explosive news from the Xbox Game Showcase. Halo Campaign Evolved is making waves with a stunning new trailer and an official release date set for July 28, 2026. That's right, Spartans, our beloved Master Chief is back, and it's bigger and better than ever for Xbox players. But wait, there's a plot twist worthy of a Halo story. While the game reintroduces us to epic battles and missions, it seems our French-speaking friends might have to deal with some dialogue drama. The iconic voice of Master Chief since 2001, David Kruger, announced he won't be reprising his role. Instead, new voices or Gasp AI might fill those Spartan boots. Fans are rallying like it's the final mission on Halo Ringworld, with hashtags trending and virtual protests booming. Will Microsoft heed the outcry or stick with its current game plan? Stay tuned as the battle for original voices in gaming continues. And now for a quick reality respawn, could Gears of War EDA face a similar vocal fate? Let's hope we don't need more ammo for that one. Next up, let's dive back into the fiery realms with Doom, The Dark Ages, heating up our summer on the 7th of July. Get ready to blast through waves of fearsome monsters in not one, but 2 epic styles. First up, for those willing to drop some coins, the paid expansion, Revelations, comes in at 19 € and 99 cents, unless you've snagged the premium edition, in which case it's already in your prize bag. With Revelations, you'll land a brand new weapon to boost your mobility grade. Because who doesn't need to outrun a demon or three? Plus, fresh monsters and brain-bending puzzles await your skilled hands, potentially saving the universe. Again, you know, just casual hero stuff. Now, if your loot is tight this month, fear not. The free Repertorium 3.0 update is hitting the scene, supercharging your mission and challenge creator with customization options galore. Share your demon-drenched nightmares with your friends, and if you've got the expansion, your creative arsenal gets even bigger with extra maps, demons, and weapons. You build it and they'll play it. So gear up, because whether you're spending hard-earned cash or going the freebie route, Doom, the Dark Ages is about to redefine your summer vacation. Just remember, no matter how many new weapons we get, the real treasure is the hordes of monsters we fragged along the way. Moving on to some juicy Nintendo news. So, remember those leaks about Nintendo Switch Sports Resort? Well, guess what? They're true, but we've got a twist. This exhilarating re-release is dropping on October 22 at a price of just under €50, bringing back our favorite fun with 12 sports. Yep, you heard it right, 12. We're talking archery, basketball, bowling, boxing, golf, and even cruising around in cars and planes. And for all you skateboard fanatics and wannabe tennis pros, they've got you covered too. But wait, there's more, an epic thumb battle which, let's be honest, could be a real Game of the Year contender, and volleyball. Nintendo is teasing us with hints of more multiplayer fun, so keep your eyes peeled for those updates. This isn't just another sports game. Folks, this is sport done with that signature Nintendo twist. Now let's talk about the latest scoop from PlayStation's gaming universe. The PS Plus Extra and Premium game lineup just got unveiled, and let's be real, it's a gamer's paradise. Starting next Tuesday, players get access to some seriously awesome titles. Whether you're reliving the nostalgia or diving into something new, PlayStation has got you covered. On the PS Plus Extra list, we have Sonic X-Strato Generations making its whirlwind entrance on the 10th of June in the US and UK, but fear not, everyone else gets the whole shebang on the 16th. Alongside that, Final Fantasy XVI joins the mix, giving RPG fans plenty to jump into. For those craving epic medieval battles, Kingdom Come Deliverance gallops in on the 23rd. And don't sleep on Blades of Fire arriving on the 30th. Plus, let's not forget about Farming Simulator 25 for all the virtual crops and cows you can handle. Meanwhile, PS Plus Premium gets a blast from the past with Gitaru Man, a sweet bonus for the music game lovers out there. But here's the kicker. Sony is experimenting with a rollout, kinda like Game Pass across the USA, UK, and Japan. It's like they're playing Who Wore It Best with subscription service. Gamers in Europe, your wait's over on the 16th. Time to start clearing that hard drive. Next up, let's talk about Valor Mortis, the game that's giving serious Soulsborne vibes with a unique first-person twist set in a spooky alternative Napoleonic timeline. So, buckle up, because the dev team made a bit of an oopsie recently. They promised a release on September 24th at the Summer Game Fest, but surprise, surprise, the date's been pushed back to October 13th. Maybe they're dodging the jam-packed September game wave, who knows? But hey, it's not the first time. Phantom Blade Zero pulled the same move. Originally set for September 9th during the State of Play, it now staggers to a release on October 29th. So if you're counting, that's a full month of extra wait time, just enough to clear your backlog, right? With all this date shuffling, it's like a mini-game of its own. Now let's talk about Jujustu Kaiden Rumbles, Survivaton. The newest game to hit the vampire survivor scene is a crossover with the popular manga and anime. This time, Ponkel, the creators behind Vampire Survivors, are taking us on a wild ride into the PvP of Realm. Imagine 8 players battling it out, unleashing chaos and triggering debuffs on each other. And didn't someone say sudden boss appearances? Oh yeah, that's happening too. As the countdown ticks away, only the 2 top players will have a final showdown for ultimate bragging rights. Get ready for release this year on all platforms. With Shueisha as the publisher, it makes you wonder, when can we expect to see some Dragon Ball, Naruto, or One Piece action? Moving on to the spine-tingling world of Resident Evil, we've got some freaky news that's setting the community umming. First off, The anticipated Resident Evil Veronica is making waves with an extension called Resident Evil Requiem lined up to drop after Veronica due to some intense workload. The developers are burning the midnight oil to maintain both first-person and third-person perspectives, which explains its disappearance from the Summer Game Fest stage. But hey, keep your eyes peeled for a possible grand reveal at either Gamescom or the Game Awards. And in more Resident Evil scoops, the whispers are true. The Resident Evil Zero remake faced a dramatic plot twist mid-development, sending it back to the brainy brutes over at Capcom's Division 1. All while poor Dino Crisis is gathering dust despite clocking in 300,000 units in sales during the first quarter of 2026 with just its classic titles. Looks like we'll be getting our biohazard fix for quite some time. Hold on to your controllers, folks. Moving on to some juicy news from our pals at Atlus and Marvelous. Those guys have dusted off a classic from the vault. That's right, Muramasa is making a grand return, this time remastered. Set your calendars for the traffic jam of Cone 2027 when it hits PC, PlayStation 5, and not one but two Nintendo Switch versions. It's not exactly a treasure chest of new features, which is probably why it's priced at just under €50. But hey, we're in for a treat with US voiceovers while the original voiceovers remain unlocked for those feeling adventurous. And for our French-speaking buddies, rejoice! The F-Air translation is back from its Vita vacation. Expect some jaw-dropping 4K graphics on compatible machines, ready to give your eyes a super HD workout. Plus, they've sprinkled in some bonus modes, but all the juicy details are still shrouded in mystery. Stay tuned for more on that front. Thanks for questing with us. Smash that subscribe button and stay tuned for our epic shorts. See you tomorrow for a new compilation.